What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Chemistry Uncovered. I hope wherever you guys are on this world that you guys find this YouTube video, this chemistry tutoring video finds you well, and I hope that you guys, can learn more, learn about periodic trends part 2 from this video, and you guys can implement this into real world scenarios and make the world a better place. So without further ado, welcome to Chemistry Uncovered. Here at Chemistry Uncovered, the purpose is to promote a positive environment for everyone to feel included, to learn more about chemistry, and to feel the passions of chemists while also helping people who might need help on chemistry in their classes. So this is episode number 5 about periodic trends, and it's the second part of periodic trends. Okay, now to review. Now you must be, you guys might be asking, Chemistry Uncovered, part 1, what do you guys talk about? Now we talk about atomic radius, right? Which is the size of an atom, and as you go right, the atomic radius decreases due to more effective nuclear charge, and as you go down, the atomic radius increases due to more energy levels. And for ionization energy, as you go right, the ionization energy increases due to the higher attraction, which you need more energy to release that electron. And as you go down a group, the ionization energy decreases because of more energy levels, which decreases the attraction between the valence electron and proton, and so you need less energy to release that valence electron. Today, the topics you guys might be asking, what are we talking about? We're talking about electronegativity and electron affinity, right? And to start off, you guys might be asking, what is electronegativity, right? Electronegativity is the relative ability for an atom to attract electrons to itself. In other words, how attractive is an atom to attract an electron, right? To start off, to know about electronegativity, we have to know about what the Octet Rule is. Now, the Octet Rule is the tendency for period 2 nonmetal, which is the p subshell, or the period 3 metals to make a fully filled stable 8 valence electron shell, right? So atoms that are closer to make a 8 valence electron shell, their electronegativity is greater because they want to make a stable shell more, right? With the exception of boron, which the boron is a exception of the Octet Rule, and it fulfills 6 valence electrons instead of 8 valence electrons, right? Now you guys may be asking, and also we have to know what stable atoms are. Stable atoms, they can either be fully filled electron orbitals, which rarely form more bonds with other atoms, and they also have a symmetrical distribution of valence electrons. As you can see, it's symmetrical if you draw a vertical line or a horizontal line, right? Or you can have a half-filled electron orbital, where it's a stable atom because there's no electron-electron repulsion, because as you know, if you have 2 electrons, they repel from each other because it's negatively charged, right? So trends across a period, the electronegativity increases due to a greater tendency to gain electrons to become more stable by filling up the orbital, and also because the effective nuclear charge increases as you go across a period due to the same number of core electrons, but increasing number of protons and electrons, which increases the attraction between the electrons and the protons, right? And as you go down the group, the electronegativity decreases due to increasing atomic radius, which decreases the attraction of electrons to protons, which decreases the ability to attract electrons, and furthermore decreasing the electronegativity, right? Now, chemists, you guys might be asking, what is electron affinity? Electron affinity is the energy released when an electron is added to an atom, right? So let's say you have an atom and you add an electron to the atom, which makes it an anion. How much energy is released when the electron is added, right? So to go back, what are stable atoms? The more stable an atom is, the higher the electron proton attraction, the more energy is released because it's more stable, right? Let's say, take me for example, right? Since if I'm really unstable, then I have more energy, right? If this atom is more unstable, it has more energy. If it's more stable and the electron proton attraction is greater, it has less energy because it can stay in place more, right? So if you go across a period, how's this relate to trends? If you go across a period, the electron affinity increases due to the higher electron proton attraction, which makes it become more stable and lose more energy. And also the valence shell / orbital of an atom becomes more filled, which increases the stability and loses more and liberates more energy, right? And as you go down the group, the electron affinity decreases, less energy is released due to increasing energy levels, decreasing electron proton attraction, due to the less attraction, and then a higher instability. If there's a higher instability, that means less energy is released because there's still a lot of energy in the system. There's still a lot of energy in the system. And as a result, there's less energy that is released and a lower electron affinity. Now, there is an exception to this, right? An S2 orbital electron affinity is less than an S1 orbital electron because it gains a new p orbital. And as you gain a new p orbital, that means that it's bigger, and that means that the electron is less attracted to the proton. And since the electron is less attracted to the proton, that means it's more energetic and less energy is released. Also, p3 orbital electron affinity is less than a p2 orbital electron affinity because when a p3 orbital atom gains an electron, it creates that electron-electron repulsion, which increases energy and decreases the energy release, decreasing the electron affinity, right? Now, if you guys made this far, why do I teach chemistry? Why do I teach electron affinity? Why do I teach electronegativities? To make the world a better place. And as I will end every single video, the end mission of Chemistry Uncovered is to make the world a better place. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to turn on your post notification bell. Make sure subscribe to his YouTube channel because we are on the road to 100 subscribers by the end of March. So thank you guys and have a wonderful day.